Hello there. Did you hear that real wages are down on last year? But have you heard the full story? I thought I'd follow up on yesterday's statistics fest about GDP with some thoughts and observations about the Office for National Statistics' latest releases on UK wages and on the projected increase of the UK population. Firstly, the Provisional Annual Survey of Hours and Earnings report put out by the ONS has median gross weekly earnings for UK full-time employees at £550 a week, which is an increase of 2.2% on last year's £539. But when taking inflation into consideration, real wages for those employees showed a decrease of 0.4%, which Remainers such as the Liberal Democrat leader Vince Cable are making a meal of. These figures confirm what we suspected and demonstrate what many people are feeling in their pockets, he said. This is a direct result of the post-referendum fall in the pound. But let's take a closer look at the figures, shall we? For a start, the figures relate to the year to April 2017, 6 months ago. Since then, sterling has increased in value against the dollar and is stabilising against the euro. The ONS also states that earnings, not adjusted for inflation, in 2017 rose by more among the lowest paid workers. Earnings at the 10th percentile for full-time workers rose by 3.5% compared with 2016, and the percentage of full-time workers earning less than two-thirds of median hourly earnings has fallen from 19.4% in 2016 to 18.4%. So the lowest paid workers actually saw an effective wage increase of 0.9% after inflation. Where have you heard that in the press? Further, the median gross weekly earnings for part-time employees also increased by 2.9% over the year, says the ONS, equating to a 0.3% effective wage increase after inflation. Then, even further, the gender pay gap for full-time employees has dropped to 9.1%, which is the lowest since the survey began in 1997. Now, this may be a long way from perfect, but the position is improving, albeit too slowly. Then let's look at the tax position. The income tax personal allowance was £11,000 from April 2016, and this increased to £11,500 in April 2017. That equates to up to an extra £100 or 0.9% in the pocket for everyone earning £11,000 or more this year, dropping to the real wage drop offset figure of 0.4% for those on £25,000 a year. I'm no Tory lover, but what irks me is that judging from the ONS figures, the poorest are benefiting slightly, but no one seems to be acknowledging this. Also, when I said yesterday that UK GDP had increased by 0.4% in one quarter, Remainers dismissed it as insignificant. But now we're talking about 0.4% over a full 12 months. Suddenly, Remainers treat it like a colossal amount. Anyway, now on to the population statistics also put out by the ONS this morning. Between now and mid-2026, the ONS projects that the UK population will grow by 3.6 million to 69.2 million, an increase of 5.5%. 46% of that increase will be from the result of more births than deaths, and 54% will be as a result of net immigration. That's 3.6 million more people to find homes, hospital, doctors, surgeries, schools, water, energy, transport, infrastructure, etc. for. 3.6 million people is the same size as about 7 cities the size of Sheffield, or 3 Birminghams, or 4.5 Glasgows. The ONS goes on to say that the UK population will pass the 70 million mark by mid-2029 and go on to be nearly 73 million by mid-2041. The question for all of us must be, is this remotely sustainable? No wonder the government is frantically trying to kickstart the house building programme, but failing. And as I've just pointed out, it's not all about houses. There's a mass of other infrastructure needed too. What about that? Now, what are your thoughts on wages and population growth? Please leave a comment below. Thank you. Please do like and share this video, and also subscribe to my channel. And when subscribing, please do remember to press on the little bell next to the subscribe button. That way you'll get an alert every single time I put up a new video. Thank you very much for watching.